Hello! Time for MewShifu, Mewfu, MewShifu. Here's the deck. What was it? A tournament-winning deck. Finally wanted to try it. Of course, this is uploaded a couple weeks after, but pretty simple. It's the typical Mewtwo deck with other stuff there that it's Urshifu. So you have the other targets for Mewtwo. As you can see here, the protection from Jirachi in case it's needed. But it's basically like the Rapid Strike Urshifu deck that you've seen tag teamed with, like the Psychic pairing. A lot of people want Pokemon VMax, but this is with Mewtwo. So Mewtwo and Urshifu, MewShifu, Mewfu, whatever you want to call it. Urshimu, Urshimew. The deck list looks pretty solid. It's been a fun deck. My only complaint with this deck list, as you can see going through here, is I think there might be a video in here where I actually end up using Urshifu, Rapid Strike for Urshifu. But for the most part, I feel like, just like any build I have with Mewtwo lately, it's usually, I feel like I use the Mewtwo part more, and I rarely use the Urshifu when I play this as many times as I have. And a lot of times, though, I rarely use the Mewtwo because I seem to always start with Gengar and Mimikyu. It's very weird how I constantly open with him. I'm like, well, I guess I'm going to use you to do the GX, stall a turn, and then knock out something right off the bat, and it works. But Mewtwo also works very well with this, and I'm very happy that Stealthy Hood is actually of use to me now. Like, at first I was like, Stealthy Hood, it's always there. I wish I would have had something else on him instead of that. But then I've run into some matches where I'm like, oh, it worked. Yay for once. But it's a pretty solid list. I can see why it was, like, tournament winning and pretty well received. And it's pretty fun and pretty powerful when it works. But I feel like those are the targets there. And then you hit with Mewtwo, and then you have, Urshifu VMax. Let's get into some gameplay here. Let's have some fun. PTCGO fun time with Professor Jiggly. Alright, a water deck. I also noticed a lot in this Mewtwo deck. Remember, it's Mewtwo Urshifu. I seem to start off 9 out of 10 times with this guy right here. It's my starter, so it's like, whatever. As long as that's not a dark deck. You could be fooling people with all this water. People are like, haha, water deck. Eternus VMax. Of course, there are people that do that. A lot of times I like doing that too, so. It's just like, I don't know. Why not? Why give it away for the sleeves in the deck box? I feel like that could be a good start. Let's get our Mew out. Put the horror one on him. And wait a turn because... yes, in theory, I could have won last turn. Right? But for the sake of the video, because I could have just horror housed and they couldn't do anything. But just for the sake of everything. There's a lot of times where you just hate. You know what I'm saying? Like, win that way, that's not the purpose of the video. So if I lose because of that, that's my own doing. And because I just want to show off the deck and win instead of just, wow, that's a win. You don't want to show that off. I want to actually have a Pokemon Beatle. That's what I want. Plus, it still looks good for us because they're not going to get anything anyway. Just seeing what we got. I really don't need... I feel like I really don't need a lot of stuff here. Put that on you. I checked, so I know for sure. There we go. That's what I wanted. Because I feel like, again, yeah, that's... Let's hit the raw attack. Just missed it. Just missed it. But... it's still a win because I don't see them... I mean, he's already down 150. It's gonna hurt. Ooh. Ooh. Keldeo GX. Wow. Gonna miss you, little buddy. You were one of the best things. Where you're like, oh my gosh, he beats a turd in his VMax. Put him in your water decks, everyone. Yes, because of that. Ooh. I love the little face. That's my face, like, I'm angry at you. I like it. He's having fun. I guess they were afraid of that, but we're gonna Eldegoss. Get back our boss. Should we need it. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that guy. Should we need it? And then that's why you had the Calamitous Smash, whatever it's called, in there for situations just like that. And I don't think little Keldeo is going to be able to do diddly squat to us. So I believe we're going to take this as a W. Yep. All they can do. That was fun. All right, on to the next one with Mewfu. Everyone was Mewfu fighting. Hooah! This is a psychic fighting deck, not lightning. Pikarom. I don't know. Let's see what we get revealed here. All right, we have a Jirachi. We're starting off with Mewtwo. All right, Victini. Probably not best unless we can knock this little guy out pretty fast. Probably not best to use, again, as I've mentioned. Looks like we're going to have to fight with our GXs. More so than... Oh, I'm loving that card. I've been wanting to play that ever since. It's like, that is a good pairing, Victini VMax. With Rapidash, Galarian Rapidash. But I'm waiting until the next set's out. And I want to just, I don't want that art. I want that certain art I'm hoping and pretty sure is going to be in the set. If not, then I guess I'm stuck with this promo. But it's very nice art, and I want that. The one where it's lying down like the flowers and that. Very beautiful art. Beautiful art. So let's start off again with, excuse me. So much excitement here. I mean, there's just a lot here. Gonna have to put that down, that way they can't like do any, like if they want to use another attack and just knock out my Mew. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and knock that guy out right away. Use Gengar Mimikyu and hope for a knockout on that. That way it can't do its one thing. Yeah, and I feel like, again, because of Victini VMax, there's no point in Urshifu. We're going to fire with our GXs because we're only going to be taking 100 damage with Victini VMax, which is nice. And that's not going to be enough I mean, it will be enough, but it's just, I think we can do that, get him out, then it's going to be tougher for them to get some good knockouts on us. All right. Now I'm regretting, although I think it's week 2, but anyway. Because I can still attack with 150, that's still pretty decent. I honestly don't see why they would, but, you know what I'm saying? I mean, technically they could because they have the welder. They could welder 2 to Victini and then just attach the 1 and be like, whatever. That's what's so good about Victini VMax. And this kind of stuff, you really don't have to rely too much on welder. So it's very nice. I think that's what I like the most about it. It partners very well. You can, with these two, you are two-shotting pretty much every Pokemon. And I am looking forward to playing it. Of course we grab that, right? Of course. Of course they have that in the deck. But, oh, again, see, that was a good example. I forgot. Stealthy Hood. And I've gone against, what did I go against? I don't know if, I can't remember if it was in the last vid or if it's coming up. With, what was it, Montefiore Fione. With its ability to swap out stuff, they tried it. Nope. Or I had a match with that, but I think the match went too long. It's like, eh. But that was very awesome to see. Now that we do this, we get rid of their hand. And good luck. Like, they're going to have to top deck like crazy. I mean, they have Jirachi. Now, if this were me, my hand would still be 0. At least they can switch and do some attacking, right? But should they? Okay, I don't know why they did that. Because I have that, and that'll knock it out, but I feel like just in case, I should. Right? But yeah, I feel like I need more, because then I'll have no draw power whatsoever. And I really hate not having draw power. I'll have enough draw power for me for a while. I think we're really good here. Calamitous, yep. To me, this looks like a very nice win already. I just don't see how they bounce back. So, we'll find out. Yeah, I just don't see them bouncing back from that. So we did it. I love that deck. I really want to play that deck so badly. But I want to wait for that artwork. I'm picky. For certain decks, like, I really wanted to play Urshifu VMax, the Rapid Strike one. But I love the art, you know, where he's in the pose, the and like he's in his training and fighting. That really good art. But that thing's super expensive. And I'm like, you know what? I ended up pulling these ones, and I was able to trade for the ones I had cheaply or through trades, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't have to trade an arm and a leg for the other one, and I pulled one of them, so I'm like, you know, this, I'm happy with this for now. I really don't care. But certain arts, if they're at least at a good price, I'm like, I'm willing to trade, you know, trade very well for that stuff. Because when you see some of these, I'm like, ooh, that's an arm and a leg for that. Or but then plus, when the packs come, I'll have enough to open up a lot of packs and Maybe I'll be able to pull one out instead of have to trade less than an arm and a leg. Maybe just one arm or one leg. But on to the next match. I'm rambling too much on that beautiful deck. Again, I just think it's such a fun deck. I don't know. But let's see again. What did I say? I'm starting off with Mimikyu Gengar again. It's just how it is. I feel like we're good because Guzman Hala will be able to get me a second energy. And, I can Horror House GX, and then I'll have my second energy. I think we'll be good to go unless, they play the Dreaded Crushing Hammer! Or they also have, a Giratina. Thoughts on the new set? Looking forward to it? I'm looking more forward to the Eevees. Aww. Oh, yeah. This is where it shines. Alright. We'll do that. We'll do that. I'm going to go with that because that's been very helpful lately. And then bada bing, bada boom. No shenanigans this time, and we'll do that. I mean, you can Tingly return somehow. What are the odds of them not having out of an 8-card hand, half of it? Might as well, just to be safe. Do that just to be safe again. Let's go. Of course. They lucked out. But the good thing is, it's never fun. Video-wise, you want to have to show off the deck and show off some fun. It would have been a nice win. I would have moved on to another one. But with this, I feel pretty confident in winning. I don't feel bad at all. So I'm pretty, I'm pretty, much, we got this. We got this. And it'd be Snorlax, which will be coming up. I really like that one deck, so that'll be something to look out for. I really enjoyed that one. The list with the Pidgeotto and all that. That just seemed like a fun list in the Cheryl, and you just kind of sit there and damage if you can and just heal and repeat stuff with Munchlax. It's a fun deck. If I'm going against that, then even more fun than that. Let's see what we have here. They weren't able to do too much. Stall. If I had Urshifu, if anything, I can knock out the mouse. Because I really don't want to give them a better hand. Because I don't want to Marnie them into a better hand when I have a good size hand. They've only got 3 cards. Now I can discard me something and get me an Urshifu. Give me my Rapid Strike Urshifu V and then start annihilating them there. They're going to do it again. Got to stall it out, which is fine. What to do? What to wear? What to wear? It's an ordinary girl, no more, no less. They don't float on air balls. Sailor Moon. Funny stuff. Funny dub. I'm rambling again. Let's see. Lord, I was born a rambling man. No one's going to know what that is. Shame on you people. And, yeah. Boom. Do a little bit of damage. And let him boss again. I guess, with Sailor having a bad hand. And they're putting up some sort of a fight. Now, obviously, they got a good hand size now. But I'm not one of those that thinks, how dare my opponent have more than 4 cards in hand? Because I'm sure they got something they can play, right? And if anything, I'm going to most likely Eldegoss into the Malolana. Get out Urshifu V. Attach, obviously, the Rapid Strike energy. And knock out this Snorlax. I mean, it's pretty much what's going to happen. I pretty much said what it was, but yeah, I think we won this one. Oh-ho! Because I'm like, go for the air balloon. Fooled you, didn't I? It's basically the same thing. But this way I have an energy. Don't accidentally hit something. But he's gone. They're not going to win with Eldegoss V. And that's it. MewShifu fighting. Whew. Very good deck. It's fun. My only complaint is I'm actually surprised I'm using Urshifu. Not the VMax, but I've used Urshifu finally in it. I feel like I relied too much on the Psychic portion of it. But that's good, though. It's a good deck. Hope you liked it. Like and subscribe. This has been
Professor TCG.